Okay, good morning students. So this is just today I will just uh, inquire some multiple choice type question as it is included in your exam. So first question, it is an assertion reason type question. Assertion type question from the unit's structure of atom. Okay, now the assertion tells that all isotopes show the same type of chemical behavior. All isotopes of a given element show the same type of chemical behavior. Reason tells that chemical properties of an atom are controlled by the number of electrons in the atom. Chemical properties of an atom are controlled by the number of electrons in the atom. So these are the assertion reason and you have to make the correct one. Now all the explaining it, all the isotopes having same type. Okay, so here reason is the correct of the assertion, that is chemical properties of an atom are controlled by the number of electrons in the atom, and all the isotopes having same type of chemical behavior. So option A is the correct. Next, black body is an ideal body that emits and absorbs radiation of all frequencies. Black body is an ideal body that emits and absorbs radiation of all frequencies. Reason tells that the frequency of radiation emitted by a body goes from a lower frequency to higher frequency with an increase in temperature. The frequency of radiation emitted by a body goes from a lower frequency to higher frequency with an increase in temperature. Now here the option B is the correct, because the correct explanation, black body is a perfect absorber and also an emitter. So reason is not the correct explanation to the assertion. The frequency of radiation emitted by a body goes from a lower frequency to higher frequency with an increase in temperature. This is not true. Next one, it is impossible to determine the exact position and exact momentum of an electron simultaneously. Reason tells that the path of an electron in an atom is clearly defined. Now here it is from Heisenberg uncertainty. Option C is the correct one here, that is A is true but R is false. That means the exact position and momentum cannot be calculated. The path of an electron in an atom is not clearly defined. Okay, so these three are the assertion reason type question from chapter states atomic structure. Clear? Nextly, some multiple choice question from the same unit. The multiple choice question from the same unit. Okay, which of the following properties of atom could be explained correctly by Thomson model of atom? You have read the Thomson model of atom. So which of the following properties of an atom can be explained correctly by Thomson model of atom? Number 1, overall neutrality of atom, spectra of hydrogen atom, position of electron, proton and neutron in atom, stability of atom. Question number, this is an, so the Thomson model of atom tells that about the overall neutrality of an atom. It is not the spectra of hydrogen atom, not the position of electron in the neutron in an atom, stability of an atom. Two atoms are said to be isobars if you know the definition. From the definition you can do it. Next question, the number of radial node for 3p orbital. The number of radial node and angular node is there. So, number of radial node for 3p orbital is 3, 4, 2, 1. Radial node, it is option B, 1. Number of angular node for 4d orbital is 4, 2, 1. It is 4, 3, 2. It is the option C, that is number of angular node for 4d orbital is 2. Okay. There is the formula that n minus L minus 1 and n minus L. By doing, you can do that. Which of the following is responsible to rule out the existence of definite path or trajectories of electron? Hund's rule of maximum spin multiplicity and obviously the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Total number of orbitals associated with the third shell will be how many? Total number of orbitals associated with shell will be, for the third shell it is 3. So, it is the square, 3 square, that is 9. 2, 4, 9, 3 are the option. Total number of orbitals, it is 9. Next one, orbital angular momentum. Orbital angular momentum depends on L, N and L, N and M, M and S. These are the quantum number. Orbital angular momentum depends only on L. Now move to some different units. Okay, now moving to the chemical bonding. Okay, now question is, isostructural species are those which have the same shape and hybridization. Isostructural species are those which having the same shape and hybridization. Okay. So, the options are NF3 and BF3, NF3 and BF3, this is option A, BCl3, BrCl3, BCl3, BrCl3. Next is BF4 minus NH4 plus, BF4 minus NH4 plus, and another one is NH3 and NO3 minus. NH3, NO3. Okay, so there is a formula, hybridization, calculation of hybridization is equal to half of number of valence electron on the central atom plus number of monovalent atom minus charge on the cation plus charge on the anion. By doing that, you can do the calculation, and this option, that is BF4 minus and NH4 plus isostructural, that is having sp3 hybridization for both of them. Which of the following has the highest dipole moment? Carbon dioxide, Hi, SO2 or H2O? Very simple. H2O. Because when the electronegativity difference will be higher, it is higher. Next one. Hydrogen bonds are formed in many compounds, example H2O, HF, NH3. The boiling point of such compounds depends to a large extent on the strength of hydrogen bond and the number of hydrogen bonds. The correct decreasing order of boiling point of the above compounds is, now you have to calculate the comparison of boiling point of H2O, HF and NH3. H2O, HF, NH3 with respect to the hydrogen bonding. Okay, now the option is HF greater than H2O greater than NH3, NH3 greater than HF greater than H2O, H2O greater than HF greater than NH3, NH3 greater than H2O greater than HF. Obviously NH3 is the less. Now in between HF and H2O, you have to make the comparison. So here option B, that is H2O having higher boiling point than HF than NH3. Boiling point. This is depends on the hydrogen bonding. Clear? Next one. In PO4 3- phosphate ion, the formal charge on oxygen atom of PO bond, there is a formula to calculate the formal charge. Okay, so here the formal charge can be calculated as that is number of valence electron on oxygen atom, that is 6 minus number of unshared electron. How many unshared electron? For this you have to draw the structure of phosphate. Okay, so phosphate is PO4 3- and one is double bond. So here all the electrons, that is 6 electron. So here PO bond, that is 6, number of unshared electron 6 minus half of the shared pair. How many? Here only one shared pair. One single bond, that is one shared pair. So how many shared electron? So shared electron is equal to 2. So 6 minus 6, it is 0, that is of -1. Clear? So this is the formal charge on oxygen of PO bond in PO4 3-. These are 6 electron, all these are 6 electron, and this is 4 electron. Okay, so this is one important question. Next one, that is in NO3- ion, the number of bond pair and lone pair of electron or nitrogen atom are. In NO3- the number of bond pair and lone pair of electron on nitrogen atom. So for this you have to draw the structure of nitrate. 6 electronic system. Nitrogen already having one positive charge, but the charge which is located outside, that is anionic charge, that is minus. So, number of bond pairs, here you can see the number of bond pair is equal to 4 and number of lone pairs on nitrogen. There is no lone pair on nitrogen. So, here the number of bond pair is 4 and lone pair is 0. Okay, so these options is correct one. Okay. Now the next one question. Which of the following species does not have tetrahedral geometry? Again we have to use the rule. The option C is BH4 minus, BH4 minus, CO3 2 minus, NH2 minus, H3O plus. Out of these 4, which one does not have tetrahedral geometry? Okay. So, tetrahedral geometry, if we follow the rules, then you can see that carbonate is here carbonate, the hybridization is in carbonates half of electron, that is 4 valence electron, number of singly paired, that is monovalent 0, charge on the anion, that is 2. So, 6 by 2, that is sp2 hybridization. Others are sp3 hybridization. So, only the CO3 2 minus is different here. Okay, so that's all. Some multiple choice type question from the some chapters. Read the chapters carefully so that you can answer all these. Okay, thank you and bye everyone.